Victor Kiriakis has been on Days of Our Lives for decades and has survived a lot, even death. But with such a long history, it's understandable if some fans may not be up on everything the guy has been through over the years, which is where we come in. The character first appeared back in July of 1985 and has always been played by actor John Aniston, who finally earned a Daytime Emmy nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actor in 2017. Born in Greece, Victor Kiriakis came to Salem as an old friend of the Brady family but was soon revealed to be a former lover of Caroline Brady and Bo Brady's father. Worse still, he was involved in all kinds of illegal activities around town, including drugs and prostitution. He was also responsible for bringing the amnesiac John Black to Salem and used him as the pawn in a power game with his enemies. Although disappointed to learn John wasn't actually Roman Brady, Victor had information in his possession that led to the return of the real Roman. Eventually, Victor chose to retire from crime and become a legitimate businessman for the sake of his children, but continued to use underhanded means whenever necessary. His criminal past came in handy sometimes, too, like when son Philip Kiriakis was brutally beaten for his gambling debts, and Victor was able to make the gang back off. Well, it said till death do us part. Paul Skipper/JPStudios.com. Victor briefly married Nicole Walker, who saved his life when Kate Roberts tried to have him killed. After Nicole had an affair, he demanded a divorce and she retaliated by getting Jen Spears to electrocute him in his bathtub. Victor was also one of the victims of the infamous Salem stalker, but as with the other victims was revealed to be alive and held prisoner on an island by Andre DeMera. Returning home to Salem, Victor vowed revenge on Nicole. After a brief absence from Salem, Victor returned to deliver a eulogy at John Black's funeral, calling him an enemy who eventually became a friend. He also tried to mend his relationship with Bo, which was helped by Victor supporting Caroline through her grief after Sean Brady passed away. Victor also brought Drive Daniel Jonas to Salem in the hopes of helping Bo overcome his illness. Victor was treated by Daniel after suffering a stroke, and commiserated with Kate. Vivian Alamain returned to Salem. He began dating her and actually married her to keep her from doing something terrible to Carly Manning. Victor then began developing feelings for Maggie Horton, and started wooing her while still married to Vivian. Although a jealous Vivian tried to have Maggie entombed alive, Victor rescued her and eventually, Vivian came to realize where his heart truly lay. Maggie knows she's always got to keep an eye on Victor. Johnson/JPStudios.com. Victor and Maggie tied the knot in November of 2011, and he continued running Titan Industries, but delegating some responsibilities to the younger members of the family wherever he saw fit. Things took a turn in 2016 when his younger brother, Demos Kiriakis, showed up in Salem desperate for revenge. Out to destroy Victor, Demos caused Maggie to have an accident that left her temporarily paralyzed. Victor supported her through her therapy and depression until she regained the use of her legs. More recently, Victor has been clashing with granddaughter Sierra Brady over her relationship with reformed serial killer Ben Weston. During an argument, Victor suffered another stroke and was rushed to the hospital. It was then revealed that he was working with Xander Kiriakis to cover up the fact that Maggie was the one who had really killed Adrienne Kiriakis by running her off the road while driving drunk. In addition, the uncle and nephew were responsible for stealing Kristen DeMera's live newborn to give to Sarah Horton after her daughter died shortly after birth. They tried to keep it a secret, but as usual, the truth came out and he found himself confronted by a furious Kristen who stabbed him and left him for dead. When Victor recovered in the hospital, he named Kristen as his attacker and she skipped town. Brady forced him to fire Xander and later wanted him to recant his accusation against Kristen. Victor approved of Sarah and Xander but not Justin and Bonnie. When Philip was upset that Victor had named Xander CEO of Titan, the mogul decided to make both men share the title, and when he found out that Philip was being blackmailed by the Vitalists to take over Titan, Victor stepped in to clear things with the mob family, but was constantly having to referee Xander and Philip's fights. Keep watching Days to see what happens next. Adblock test, why?